author, Canva is one of my very favorite tools to use. In fact, I use it on a daily basis. However, when I'm trying to find elements for different projects, sometimes I'll come across something that I really love. And if I try and find it a few days, a few weeks, or even months later, it's hard to find and it gets buried inside the Canva elements. So I have found a way to organize and save the elements that I use consistently. Now, reusing different elements and saving them can help you create brand consistency so people start to recognize who you are. You can save these elements to use for product covers, on your social media, or however you're creating for your business. So let's head to Canva and see how we can become a little more organized with our folders and our elements. Okay, so we're gonna learn how to find different elements in Canva and how to organize them so you can reuse them and start creating a consistent look for your brand, whether you're using these images for social media or whether you're using them for covers, reels, videos, whatever that is. Maybe you want to have a consistent look, and so you want to use similar elements or the same ones over and over. So let's just start with a basic design. I'm going to go with just an Instagram post. We'll do square. And we're going to come over here to elements, and I am going to say that I want some like modern blob elements, and we'll just see what it comes up for me. If I'm going to go to graphic, I'm going to say, I kind of like this little blobby color. When I click on it, it automatically gives me magic recommendations. A lot of times, these are going to be different elements that would go well with the one that I chose. So I'm going to click see all, and I can see all these different shapes. And I think this would be fun to incorporate too, to layer on top of each other. Now I'm finding a lot of similar elements, but how do I keep track of them? Very simple. So you find the element that you want, and then you're going to kind of hover over it. And in the top right corner, you'll see 3 little dots. I'll click on those, and it's going to tell me, first of all, who created the design. And it's going to tell me if it's free. This one's free for Canva Pro, which means it's really not free. You have to have Canva Pro to get it. And then it's going to tell me keywords that I could use in the search bar, in the elements, to find this particular graphic. Now, if I want to save this, I can click add to folder. And if I already have a folder going, maybe I'd call it modern blob elements, then that's where I'd put it. I don't have one called that, so I'm going to do create new and add it to my folder. Another great feature is when I click on that, I can click see more like this, and it's going to give me more. But because I'm already in the magic recommendations, I don't really need to use that right now. So I'm going to kind of collect the ones that I like and save them into my folder. Okay, so now that I've organized a few of the modern blobs into a folder in my Canva, I want to show you a few other ways you can organize and search for elements. So we're going to do this now looking for school supplies. I'm going to, again, go to graphics. Of course, you could do this with photos and other elements in Canva as well. And I am going to search for these. I like this little pencil guy. And I'm going to click Magic Recommendations, See All. Now, if I specifically liked that little eraser and pencil graphic with the cute little faces, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to click on View More by Mia GR. This is the person who created this artwork. And then I can see everything this artist created. And I can save her elements if I like them. I can find more like it. It looks like she really only has that pencil one in the school supplies, but she has a lot of cute different art pieces that would be worth saving. Now, I can go ahead and create a new folder if I wanted to save this. And I can add it to a folder I already have or create a new one. But I am going to go ahead and add it to one that I already have. I'm going to add it here to school supply elements. And now whenever I need school supply elements, I'll have ones that I like that I can return to. Now, there are a couple different ways to find these saved elements. You can either come to your home screen in Canva and you're going to click projects and it's going to be in your folders. So you can see right here, modern blob elements. I have about 5 images saved so far. But you can see with mockups, I have over 100, and these are different images that I like to use when creating mockups. And when I find other images, I add to it. I also have one, if we scroll down a little bit, called school supply elements, and then just another one called favorite. They're just random different pictures that I like to use, or the gold elements that looked really good with these different mock-ups that I found. Another way to find these saved elements, you can come to the design itself that you're working in, and on the left-hand side, you're going to see projects. You'll click on that. And then when you open up projects, you'll first see this all feature, but you're going to click folders and all your folders will come up. And then I'll come here to the modern blobs and I can add the ones I want. Now I chose the ones I wanted specifically because I can change the color of them to match my brand colors. So I can go back and make sure when I'm designing that I'm choosing my brand colors. Let's see. And making that image to match my brand. So I specifically chose elements that would match and that I could change the colors for. That's important to me, but you can choose whatever elements you're looking for to match what you're trying to create. I hope this was helpful to you so that you are able to organize your Canva a little bit better and save those elements that you want to reuse over and over so you can have brand consistency across social media and across all the different products you're creating for your store.